Listen up. You're watching Money Talks, and you're listening to me because your life depends on it. Now, caution last week, as always, was a treat. You guys know it whether you want to admit it or not. I brought some new talent, or some old talent back. We saw some great things, interesting matches, top notch, as I always deliver. Right off the bat, we had brother versus brother, championship versus championship, turning into a draw where each title switched owners. Who else brings you that? This guy and this guy only. On top of that, I brought back the loose cannon. When's the last time we saw him? I had to hunt him down in a back alley somewhere, beating up hobos for money. Do I look down on that? No, because the dude's a badass, and he delivered like I always knew he would. Sure, he lost to Mike Houston, but every dog has his day. I also was finally able to convince my buddy, The Diz, to finally take a break from his rapping tour to come bring some pain of his own, which he did wonderfully. And then I've been receiving a lot of criticism for what happened to a certain member of the roster because of my abuse of authority. Dustin Dynamite. Let's be honest. Did we even know who Dustin Dynamite was before he was brutally attacked by Jimmy Jack Daniels? No. No, we didn't. We had no clue who the guy was. And surprisingly, he won, which makes me question his opponent. He was in no condition to compete, I assure you. So there was something going on there. But why? Why did I do it? Well, one, because I can. And two, it was a test. I wanted to see how bad Jimmy Jack Daniels wanted his job. Was he able to release all of his inhibitions, his prior knowledge of good and wrong, and do what he's told? Act as an automaton, doing what his boss tells him to do. And he passed with flying colors. Way to go, Sheriff. I knew you could do it. And then Brian Phoenix was going on, blah, blah, blah. Look at me, I'm still champion, blah, blah, blah. Well, we'll get to that. So let's move forward to Day of Champions, which is this Saturday. I have every title on the line, so it's bound to be excellent. Here's what I've got in store for you. First, since Jake Paparella, the loose cannon, impressed me so much with his performance, I'm thinking he should be the new figurehead for the hardcore division. He is king of hardcore in FYW. He's a legend. So I'm putting him against Jay Wicked for the Extreme title. Makes sense, right? Next, Kia. Kia's kind of been getting into my business lately. Attacking people on the roster, backstage, in bars, that kind of thing. I should be upset about this. Kia, you shouldn't do that kind of thing. But I'm not really. It's a lie. I'm actually quite pleased. I mean, he's not working for me, but he's kind of doing what I want to do anyway. So, good job, Kia. And good work is often rewarded. So, we're going to put him in a title match. Against the unbreakable title, yes, the spineless, waste of talent, Kyle Cash. Should be good. And Kia, we'll see what you can do, my friend. Next, Global Championship. Wicked 6 and his brand new title, which he won from his brother. I had a hard time finding a real opponent for him, so I guess I went with experience over talent. The perpetual geriatric Gary Austin will be facing Wicked 6 for the Global Championship. Woohoo. Alright, but now let's talk about the meat and potatoes. Brian Phoenix. Brian Phoenix thinks that he's on top of the world. He's beaten me, well, he's beaten me twice. I had to bring him in on an emergency title match. He won. I didn't think he would, but he did. Okay. So then I put him in a title match on caution. He wins again. Alright. He's 2-0. Fine. But see, at the end of the day, Brian Phoenix, the house always wins. The law of averages say that you will lose eventually. And that time will be soon. See, I have some cards up my sleeves. Things I'm not showing. And your opponent this weekend at Day of Champions is only known by one person, and that person is me. And the person you're facing, but trust me, he's not saying anything. So we'll just say that he's a special opponent picked just for you. So best of luck to you, buddy. Oh, and don't forget, if you don't win, not only do you lose your title, but suspension continues. And last but not least, I'm here to announce the FYW Championship Simple match. This match will feature FYW Champion Genocide,
Founder of FYW and former owner slash cursed pathetic loser of W. My that, my friends, what is I'm rich? I can do whatever I want. So that's what I'm gonna do. With that said, tune into FYW's Day of Champions this Saturday. If you are in the area, stop on by. If you're someone like the human tampon that lives in Ohio and can't get his ass over here, well then wait for YouTube to have the show and watch it then. Alright, well stay classy or get classy or I don't know, whatever. I'm out.